now that I'm of the Yetzirah world and able to enter into that Yetzirah world, only now am I ready to enter the Sitra Achra. If you can't go up, you can't go down. In fact, in my song, Welcome to New York, I said, when someone goes up, someone goes down. And it's actually that way in a sexual sense too. It's the rising up into Yetzirah, and it's the going down into the Sitra Achra. And they share a common space. It's the Ketter and Malkus. The Ketter and Malkus of between Yetzirah and Osea world, and there's a Ketter Malkus between the Osea world and the Sitra Achra. The Malkus of Osea becomes the Ketter of the below. But you have to prepare this. You just can't go below. You have to be full above. And to recognize this pole, this kutba, that goes above the head and below the ground. And the beauty of this is, this is just not an imagination. The beauty of this is that Ketter de Sitra Achra comes out to be, with its letters, remember I'm adding the dalet, Ketter de Sitra Achra. So that's Malkus, that's the Malkus of Osea, becomes the Ketter of Sitra Achra. And Ketter of Sitra Achra comes out to be 1104, plus its 12 letters, it's 1116. That's, of course, Shimon, who brings me all this, and is Ketter Malkus itself. So Ketter of Sitra Achra is Ketter Malkus for the below. So what I just brought you as of the above is the below. As above, so below. But as above, so below, there's a middle. Above and below, the what? And that's the middle. And that's the Osea world. But we're all in the Osea world. But we have to be, developed in this Osea world. Have to know what's going on. Now for me, this whole entry is, this whole entry is because of the Yetzirah world for me. You see? And so I was doing my prayers this morning, and I say the portion of the manna. And it says all the brothers, one said to his brother, man who? Like, what is this manna? So, and for some reason, again, because I'm a Kabbalist, I was fixated on the man who. I've been fixated there before. I did, and I knew this unconsciously, memory-wise. So I did the Gematria of man who. Man, of course, is 90, and who is 12. That's 102. That's emunah. That's faith. And this is the great level of faith. But then I did it in full. So man in full is mem, 80, nun, 106. That's 186. That's yud k vav k squared. And that's also makum. It's 186 is a very deep thing. And then who? Hey, vav, aleph, comes out to be 129. No, hey, aleph, vav, aleph, lamed pei. 129, that's 126 186 and 129 comes out to 315, and 315 is Yetzirah. So I was fixated there because the whatever it is fixated me there. And I am taking I'm taking mana from the world. Everything that I get is man. And the food is man. Just given to me. It's a whole other story. And that's Yetzirah. It's 315. That's manhu in full. The full potential of manhu is Yetzirah because it's coming out of the Yetzirah world down into the Osea world. Manhu is coming into it's down here. And because I'm ready, and now that I've perceived that, and I'm ready and what am I doing? I'm feeding the birds here. Feeding the birds rice here, orez. Orez, that's, nice. Okay? And because I'm feeding the birds who are in Yetzirah world, they're the angels of Yetzirah world. They're feeding me here and they got me ready for the Ketter of Sitra Achra. To go down belief, go down in the depths, to perceive the depths of my symbol and everything. Anybody can see the positive light. You have to smile in the darkness. Anybody, when things are going good, you have to perceive it down below in the cave, the underbelly. That down below is represented as the second gut in the human being. I know how fixated we are up here. But it's the underbelly, belly of the beast. You think you're ready for it? Fine. Are you ready for Yetzirah? When you're in Yetzirah, then come tell me about Sitra Achra. Because it's a pole. Ketter Malkus, Ketter Malkus. In a certain sense, I can even, stretching the Gematria a little bit, that 116 of Ketter de Sitra Achra, if I use two terms, instead of not three words, but Ketter and Sitra Achra is one term, we'll add that to the 116 and we get 118, which is the Shema. And of course, as I've said, it's the Yud He Vav He Elohim in the full 4 spellings and 3 spellings. And this is when they come together as Adonai Hu Ha-Elohim. As Malkus de Seya, we'll call it Hu Ketter de Sitra Achra. This is a very big deal because this Malkus, this Ketter Malkus is the whole idea of the feminine topping the masculine. See, it's topping. And when you're ready for that, then you're ready to go. Go. Lech, lecha.